I'm Johnny Price with the Caleb Group, and this is another of our Talking Head film analyses where we are not so much concerned with how good a movie might be as we are with the ideas that surround the movie. True Grit, a film given to us by Joel and Ethan Coen, is of course a remake of the John Wayne film back in 1969. Wayne won the Oscar for Best Actor for his portrayal of Rooster Cogburn, an aging, drunken Texas Ranger who is hired by a 17-year-old girl named Maddie to track down the man who murdered her father. Well, this time around, Cogburn is portrayed splendidly by Jeff Bridges. And this movie is more faithful to the novel by Charles Portis than was the original. With a strong cast that includes Matt Damon, Josh Brolin, Barry Pepper, and newcomer Haley Steinfeld as 17-year-old Maddie, it has been nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. True Grit is pretty much a straight Western film, and it has none of the surreal components that we often find in some of the previous Coen brothers movies. But in addition to that distinction, it seems to me that there is a stark difference between True Grit and the Coen brothers' two previous films, No Country for Old Men and A Serious Man. In No Country for Old Men, evil is portrayed as tangible, persistent, and unstoppable. A Serious Man, which is a loose retelling of the Book of Job, although it stops short of allowing for any divine revelation to take place, gives us, along with No Country for Old Men, a world in which humans are fundamentally, cosmically on their own. But not so with True Grit. The film opens with a quote from the book of Proverbs in the Old Testament. "The wicked flee when no one pursues." And early on we hear Maddie say, "You must pay for everything in this world, one way or another. Nothing is free except the grace of God." And later, as she is about to embark on a very dangerous journey with Rooster Cogburn, we hear her quote from the 23rd Psalm, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." Yet the most striking thing to me is how the soundtrack repeatedly plays variations of old gospel hymns. "The Gloryland Way," "Hold to God's Unchanging Hand," "What a Friend We Have in Jesus," and most predominantly, "Leaning on the Everlasting Arms." Unlike their previous films, with True Grit, the Coen brothers have presented us with a world that is permeated by the presence of God. And I wonder why. I'm Johnny Price, And this has been another of our Talking Head film analyses for the Caleb Group.